1.68 lakh crore rupees. I just want to let that number sit with you for a second. That right there is the annual GDP loss India suffers strictly from urban traffic congestion. It's a staggering, almost incomprehensible hemorrhage of wealth, just completely burned away, while millions of vehicles sit idle, trapped on the asphalt.
But the cost isn't just financial. 4.2 million. That's how many tons of excess CO2 we are pumping into the atmosphere every single year, strictly from vehicles idling at traffic signals across just 6 Indian metro cities. It's this slow-motion environmental devastation happening right outside our windows, as engines run hot while we go absolutely nowhere. Let's bring this macro crisis down to eye level for a minute. 714 hours. Based on the incredible research we're unpacking today, that is the exact amount of time a single Bengaluru cab driver wastes sitting at red lights every year. Think about that. That is nearly an entire month of their life every single year just stolen by traffic signals. And honestly, if you commute, you know exactly how that feels. So let's dive into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we are exploring a radically different approach to redefining urban mobility. We are taking a look at Trafbel, an AI traffic intelligence agent. This is a platform engineered from the ground up to solve this gridlock, and crucially, to do it right now, without waiting decades for government infrastructure to finally catch up. To really grasp why this is such a breakthrough, we kind of have to look at the trap we're all stuck in right now. I call it the reactive trap. Stop, wait, accelerate, brake. Sound familiar? Most navigation apps, as brilliant as they are at finding your route, they only react to traffic jams. They show you a red line on a glowing map and basically just tell you, yep, it's crowded. But they leave you trapped in this cycle because they cannot predict when that light will actually change.
Trafbel has a beautifully elegant, almost unbelievable mission: eliminate red lights, save time, save fuel, and save money. Instead of just reacting, this AI-powered platform actually predicts signal timing. It tells drivers the exact perfect speed they need to maintain to catch every single green light. Imagine navigating a smart city where the roads just dynamically open up for you, perfectly timed to your momentum.
And crucially, this intelligence is built directly for tomorrow's dashboard. Trafbel isn't just another app you have to dangerously glance down at. It's designed with this ultra-premium futuristic UI that drops right into car infotainment systems and motorcycle displays. The vision here is a seamless experience where you never have to look at a phone. The vehicle itself becomes highly intelligent. Which brings us to Section 1, the data moat. Intelligence without government APIs. Okay, pulling this off in India is a massive engineering feat. In the West, these systems rely on government-provided signal data, but not a single Indian city publishes this. So, how do you predict a traffic light if the city won't tell you? Well, you infer it. Trafbel uses a brilliantly ingenious proprietary 3-layer stack to figure it out. First, GPS fingerprinting, basically AI tracking vehicle deceleration. Second, gamified crowdsourcing from live app users. And third, edge cameras running AI computer vision. It's a continuous flowing data stream building a digital twin of the city's intersections. The real magic is how this layers into actual real-world accuracy. By analyzing thousands of those GPS deceleration patterns, literally reading the digital body language of traffic, Trafbel hits up to 80% accuracy from day one. And as the system scales up and folds in that edge camera vision, the confidence score pushes way past 96%. It is literally learning the city's heartbeat in real time. Moving on to Section 2, the AI brain, orchestrating the green wave. To orchestrate this kind of green wave, the system has to process millions of data points in a fraction of a second. It does this through a mesmerizing Lang graph reasoning pipeline, which breaks down into 4 steps. First, it perceives, pulling in live signal data. Second, it retrieves, instantly scanning historical patterns using a Qtrant vector database. Third, it reasons, firing up powerful AI models like Gemini or Claude. And finally, it responds, synthesizing a rule-based decision. All of this connects and fires in milliseconds to give the driver an intelligent command. The coolest part? You can actually talk to this brain. Through the sleek Trafbel AI Agent interface, powered by the Model Context Protocol, you can query the system in plain, natural language. A fleet manager could just type, "What is the CO2 impact of green wave routing in Bengaluru right now?" And the AI, grounded in live retrieving data, instantly spits out fuel savings and compliance metrics. It is highly visual and totally dynamic. Let's look at how this feels on the road in Section 3, the flow, the GLOSA speed advisory.
So this is where all that intense cloud architecture actually hits the asphalt. It's called GLOSA, the Green Light Optimal Speed Advisory. Look at this comparison. On the left, you have the frustrating reality we all know. Stopping, waiting, accelerating, braking, just burning fuel. But on the right, that's the Trafbel flow. Smooth driving, continuous green lights, and an optimal speed that lets you effortlessly glide through intersections.
Put yourself in the driver's seat for a second. The LiveDrive Glosa HUD is beautifully clean. It flashes a precise hold speed for you, like, say, exactly 34 kilometers per hour. If you just maintain that speed, you don't just make the next light. You effortlessly cascade through a whole series of upcoming green lights. It completely replaces driving anxiety with perfect AI-guided momentum. And if we zoom out to the live signal network map, you see this dynamic overlay continuously recalculating your route based on live signal phases. It's projecting the green wave cascade ahead of you. It actually knows that the signal 3 kilometers away is red for exactly 20 more seconds, and it adjusts your speed advisory so you arrive the absolute second it turns green. This isn't just a map of roads, it's a map of the city's time mechanics.
Which takes us to Section 4, Macro Impact, Empowering Fleets and Smart Cities. When you scale this kind of speed advisory across entire fleets and smart cities, you get the CityCore Alpha Dashboard. This is the command center for city planners. It tracks these massive macro savings as graphs smoothly rise across the screen. We are talking about avoiding thousands of crores in wasted fuel and millions of tons of CO2. Remember those horrifying numbers from the beginning of this explainer? This is the exact tool designed to reverse them. For commercial operators, it's an absolute game changer. The Fleet Dashboard lets operators monitor real-time compliance. Are their drivers actually following the AI speed advisory? By just slashing idle time and moving smoother, a single fleet could potentially unlock nearly 99,000 rupees in extra annual earnings per driver, just by driving smarter, not faster. And sitting behind all those glass-like UI panels are the live system logs. This is effectively the pulsing heartbeat of a truly smart city. You literally see the signal inference engines initializing, edge cameras reporting confidence scores in real time, and green waves being dynamically recalculated on the fly. It's a living, breathing, AI-powered mobility network.
So where is this all heading? The roadmap is highly strategic. It kicks off with a 60-day pilot with commercial fleets to train that signal inference model right on the ground. From there, it scales up to government tenders like B-Smile and formal partnerships with the Directorate of Urban Land Transport and the Traffic Police. It evolves from a really cool app into an integrated foundational partner for city-wide traffic flow.
Which brings us to one final thought I want to leave you with today. We've looked at the massive data, the AI reasoning, those beautiful cinematic dashboards, but step back for a second and imagine a golden hour aerial view of your city. What happens to a city's heartbeat when millions of vehicles never have to stop at a red light again? When everything just flows? That is the revolutionary future of AI-powered urban mobility. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.